Okay, so this is the TES. Okay, so TES core, TES actually is a teaching engagement skill. If you can see here, teaching engagement skill. So this is what you need to do every semester in Talis University. Okay, so as a student, you need to do TES to evaluate either modules and also program and lecturer. Okay, so I really forgot to remind you this one earlier. Okay, so what I need you to do is go to tes.taylorstudio.my and also please fill up this one. Okay, please fill up this one because this is compulsory for you to do and also to help me to achieve minimum 50%. Okay, you see here the color, red color means it's under 50. Blue color means over 50. So, and we as a lecturer can get our own scorecard, okay, which is what do you comment, what do you say about the module, about the lecturer, so you able to write on the comment part. Okay, so this is TES, so please do you go to tes.edu.my and this is the home page. Okay, can you do it now? I will give 5 minutes for you to answer before we start our class. I will check for my screen either you finish or not. Okay. If you're able to comment, please comment. I love to read from your comment as well. Okay, I got from test 3. I have received from which one? One student from psychology. Thank you so much. I have one student from public relation, also marketing. Public relation and marketing, I have 2 students already finished. Thank you so much. And then I have from hospitality, I think around 1 student. I have 28.1 for now. If I can change it to blue, so tomorrow I will release your oral and also your written mark. Okay, where can I find? Okay, here ts.tls.edu.my. So you can find the link here at chat, and then you can go in and go to the homepage. Now I have get 46.9. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, while we're waiting for that, if you look into your Telegram, I did share with you a pamphlet. Okay, a pamphlet from the previous semester, two pamphlet about Langkawi and also Pulau Pinang. So this is the pamphlet that you can get inspired to. Let me share. Where is it?
Miss, I completed all the questions, but it's showing me that I didn't.
Not successful, do you mean?
It's telling me you have not completed all the questions, but I did.
Oh, can you double check? Maybe one or two questions that you missed out to mark?
I checked.
Maybe you can redo later? Can? I believe you have.
Right then.
You have how many modules? 3 modules, right?
Yeah.
So please complete all for other lecturer as well, yeah? Okay, maybe you can check later, Sama. I think maybe you miss out one or two lah sometimes.
All right.
Okay. Okay, wait, let me check again. Okay, here. Okay, so let me open another one as well. This one is what? Langkawi and Pulau Pinang. Okay. Okay, so if you can see here on your screen, I did project. This is the example from previous semester. This is quite simple. Okay, this is the quite simple pamphlet. They have a word Penang here, so we know what state that they do. The Penang is a name for Pulau Pinang in English. So you can use, I prefer you to use in Bahasa Melayu instead of Bahasa Inggeris. So this is English, this is Bahasa Melayu. So they cover about the transportation, they cover about the view of Pulau Pinang. Okay, and also here they cover about the interesting activity that you can do at Pulau Pinang, which part activity, and then about the food. As I said, Pulau Pinang actually is a food of paradise. So they have a lot of food place that you can cover, hipster places, or you want to have like to cover only a normal store. Okay. This part they put also what is the important fact that you can know about Pulau Pinang, and then that's all. Okay, they do this one. And then about Langkawi, what they do about Langkawi here, they give about the history about Langkawi little bit, and what is the famous place that you can visit at Langkawi, and also Langkawi actually known as a free duty place that you can buy either chocolate if you like a plate, okay, expensive plate, or you want to buy a something like I'm not sure either tobacco is included in Langkawi or not, but something like alcohol also actually over there is a free duty, so it's a little bit cheap compared to Kuala Lumpur. So you can go to Langkawi. Now Langkawi already open for the visiting. So if you're coming to Malaysia next year, you can plan to go to Langkawi. Okay, so they also give a view of Langkawi here, and also what is important facts that you can you need to know about Langkawi, and the travel guide here, and also the history about Langkawi, and also a little bit about what you can find at Langkawi. Okay, so the things that you want to include here is up on your creativity. You can cover about history, you can cover about the activity, you can cover what transport. Okay, you can cover, maybe you want to focus on, for example, that you do Langkawi, for example, that you do about Pulau Pinang, and you know Pulau Pinang is a food paradise, and you want to cover only about the food, but the one side of food also can. Okay, it's up to you. So you can cover about the maybe the food from the different culture, from the Chinese, from the Indian, from the Malay. So you can list out what is the restaurant that we can choose. So it can be one of the travel guide to your friend as well. Okay, because believe me, when you go to Pulau Langkawi, when you go to Pulau Pinang, you need to eat nasi kandar, you need to eat roti canai, you need to eat asam laksa. Okay, you need to eat what? Mi goreng mama, lot of things. So if you want to cover one side of what the famous about that place also can. It doesn't mean like you need to cover all the things from that place. Okay, for example, like Pulau Langkawi. If you want to cover a part of Pulau Langkawi, for example, like Langkawi actually have around 100 small island. Okay, 100 small island. Langkawi is an island, but around Langkawi, they have around 100 small islands. So you want to cover maybe one of the famous island we call as a Pulau Duyung. Pulau Duyung. Pulau Duyung. Okay, sorry. Pulau Dayang Bunting. Okay, Pulau Dayang Bunting. And then you want to cover that also you can do. I'm not sure whether they cover here. No, I don't think they cover. Okay, if you want to cover only one side of it, also can. So the creativity is up to you. It doesn't like want you to restrict on one things only. So how you want to deliver your pamphlet? Okay, it's up to you. You can also do something like this using Canva, or you want to using Photoshop, or you want to use, for example, like what? You want to use Procreate, maybe you can draw, and then you want to do by your own, also can. Okay, any question about the pamphlet? Any question? Are you clear? Okay, so I think I'm not yet informed about the important dates for the pamphlet, right? Okay, let me share my screen. As you know, this week is a role play submission on Sunday. I already opened up the submission. So how is submission look like is gonna look like this. Okay, you go to your times. Okay, you go to your times and then you go to okay, and then you go to down here, submission of group assignment, role play, and also pamphlet. Okay, so for the submission of role play, you can click here and it will show you this. So how you going to submit? You click here and then you can include your video on the flip grid, or you want to okay, wait, okay, so you can using Google for your submission. Okay, then you go to this and you just add your response. Okay, and you can this one I need to download. Can I open it? Okay, so have a group ni, kalau they wanted a group ni, and then you can take this one, this code. If they need a code, sometimes they no need a code, sometimes they want a code. Okay, so please up the code and apa lagi June? I need to look into it again. I think I already made for October. So you just add respond and then you can submit. Okay, I believe I think who already submit? Let me check. Who already submit yesterday? Okay, Virgita already submit, right? Is it easy to submit or not?
Miss, I submitted today.
Okay, so is it easy to submit, right?
Yeah, it's easy. They didn't even ask for a code.
Okay, that's why. So sometimes I said they ask, sometimes they not. So thank you so much, Samar. Samar, right?
No?
Yeah, Ramti.
Yeah, Miss.
Yeah, I submitted. Can you check if you got it?
Okay, later I can check during our break.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, and then I will let you know. So, okay, right. So for pamphlet, you're going to use a normal submission in times, which is this one. Okay, this is the normal submission for your assignment. This part. This is only applicable for your group, which is October. Okay, so you can submit via this. This type of submission actually is under times, and you may use for another modules as well for the entire 3 years. So you just submit, you will get the submit button, and then I can see either you already submit or not. Okay, only representative need to submit, not all. I will base on your name on your group list, and then I will do my marking. Okay, clear? So the date. This week, you're gonna submit for your role play, 28, 11. Okay, and then next week, we're gonna do for our presentation, 2nd of December presentation. And then you can submit your pamphlet latest by 5th of December. Okay, submission, template. Okay, this date. I will remind you again in the group. So this one is submission role play. Okay, 2nd of December, your presentation. 5th of December is your submission of template. So please make sure everybody presented on 2nd of December. You need to present in Bahasa Melayu. So can we take as first come first serve basis, or you want to have a time slot as well?
Miss, you mean about the presentation?
Yes.
How about we go according to the group number?
Okay, fine with me. How about the rest?
I agree.
Okay, thank you. In that case, we will go by the group number and then you present in class. Okay, then next week is going to be our last week of class on 30th, 29. On 29 December, I will give a tips for your final and also your submission, we going to do your presentation on 2nd of December. So your final exam is going to be on 9th of December. 9th of December, and as I mentioned in the group, you will have 60 question MCQ, but everybody will get a different set of question because you're gonna the system will shuffle, and also we have more than 60 questions, so everyone will get a different set of question. Okay, so that's my important announcement. So we go for our today topic, which is tubuh badan. Okay, what is tubuh badan? Actually, tubuh badan is the body part. So from head to toe. So what we call in Bahasa Melayu, and what is the function? Okay, so can see here. Okay, can I know the gender of this person? Is lelaki or perempuan?
Lelaki.
Lelaki. Okay, so this is lelaki. Okay, we can go from the top to bottom, yeah. I will go one by one. Okay, this one. We have hair. Okay, we have hair. So, if you remember last year, I did mention to you rambutan, right? A fruit named rambutan. So, can you guess what we call hair in Bahasa Melayu?
Rambut.
Yes, we call as rambut. Okay, the normal Asian hair, normally we have a color hitam. Okay, Asian people in Asian country and also in Malaysia, normally we have a hair, black hair, which is hitam, black hitam. But we also have a little bit like gray. Okay, gray. So gray as an old person, for the old person, we call as that rambut uban. Okay, for the gray hair, such as for our grandmother, our grandfather, they have a gray hair, we call as a uban. Okay, it's not a color, but it's a type of condition, right? So rambut uban means the gray hair. So normally in Malaysia, we have a black hair, which is we call hitam. Okay, so next, what we do, we have this one, we call it as a forehead. Okay, this one is a forehead. Then we have this one, this part.
Eyebrow.
Eyebrow, yes, eyebrow. In Bahasa Melayu, we call as bulu kening. Okay, bulu kening. A word bulu actually for everything that we have, but in a small hair. Okay, in a small hair and in a smooth hair. For example, like we have around hand area, chest area, like this one, no? That the here, the what we call it here. This eyebrow, this is eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
Okay, so the eyelashes also has a small hair. That's on everything. We start with bulu. Okay, because it's a little bit hairy, but not really like our rambut. Okay, so that one is bulu kening, and then we have this one, the eyelashes. Okay, eye and also lashes we have there. So it must start with
Bulu.
this word, yeah, bulu. So this one, because it's near to our eyes, we call it as a bulu mata. Okay, bulu mata. So mata is our eyes. So next is we have mata, is eye. So even though we have two like eyes, we still call as a mata. Because if you double up the meaning, okay, because normally in body part, we didn't make it plural in Bahasa Melayu. As I mentioned to you, to make plural and also singular is you need to double up. So mata-mata actually mean detective. Okay, in Bahasa Melayu, mata-mata means detective, mata means eyes. Okay, next we do have this one. Okay. What tick we call in Bahasa Melayu?
PB.
PP. Okay, we call as PP. Thank you. And then we have what? This one. The function for this is to listen. Okay, listen. This is the function for this body part. We call as telinga. So normally the function for telinga is to dengar. Okay, dengar. Normally you will hear a good sound or it's very the noisy sound. So everything is dengar. Okay, next what do we have? This one. The function for this is to hidu. Okay, hidu means you sniff. We call as hidung. Okay, hidung. You see here, hidu, hidung. Okay, because this one the function is for our to sniff the smell, or you will for breathe. Okay, breathe, bernafas for breathing. Okay, then what do we have here? We have the white thing here. The teeth or tooth in English.
Gigi.
Murid.
Yeah, teeth or tooth in Bahasa Melayu we call as gigi. Okay, in English tooth is one, teeth is plural, right? So in Bahasa Melayu everything is gigi. It's either if you want to mention only one gigi, so we mention one gigi, two gigi, three gigi. Okay. Then this part is our neck. So our neck we call as, sorry, this part not clear. Okay, this part is dagu. Okay, a chin, dagu. And we have the whole thing here. The whole thing here, function is to ensure we can eat. Okay, is a mouth. So in Bahasa Melayu, a mouth we call the whole thing we call as mulut. Yeah, mulut. Okay, the mouth we call as mulut. So what is the function for mulut? What is
Makan.
function for makan? Yes, for makan, for minum. You can talk also, right? Cakap. Okay, we can makan, eat, we can drink, minum, we can cakap, talk. This is our mulut. So what else we have inside the mulut? We have also this one, a tongue. Bahasa Melayu we call as lidah. Okay, lidah. So the function for lidah is to taste. Right, to taste. Rasa. So do you remember the rasa that we learned last week? Rasa. Do you still remember the taste, the 5 tastes that we learned last week? Can you name it? Can you name it? Last week we learned.
Manis, masam,
Manis, masam,
pahit,
pahit,
masin,
masin,
pedas.
Pedas. Yes, correct. So the function for lidah is to taste, and this is what we taste in bahasa Melayu. Okay, thank you so much, Vaishnavi. Okay, next, what do we have? Okay, we have here a neck. So a neck in bahasa Melayu, you need to take care of your neck as well, right? Because it's very important. So the neck we call as leher. Okay, leher. So in bahasa Melayu, this part, the whole part here, okay, we call as kepala. Okay, kepala. So this is the kepala part. Okay, in Malay culture, normally the kepala part is very, I think not only in Malay, maybe in Muslim Islamic culture also, the kepala part is very, like we need to, how to say? It's very taboo, like you go and hit your friend's head, something like that. So the kepala part is very like something we need to honor. Okay, so remember that, like maybe you can watch in the Korean drama, which is they have an scene that they actually hit the friend's head and everything. So in Malay culture, and I think Islamic culture also, that you cannot like play with the head area. So it's very like taboo thing to do. Okay, remember that. So this is the head area. So please honor your head area. Okay, then we have this part, the down part here, we call as, not all, this part here only, we call as badan. Okay, this is the badan part. Okay, this is the badan part. The badan part. And the down here, okay, this one we call as the kaki part. So we divide to three things: kepala, badan, kaki. Okay, kepala, badan, kaki. So next, what do we have? In the badan area is very not too much that I cover here. I cover the decent part only. Yeah? Okay, we have this one. Shoulder. What shoulder we call? What do shoulder call in bahasa Melayu? I think this word same in Tamil word. This one. But I'm not sure in Urdu.
Bahu.
Bahu. Yes, we call as bahu. Okay. What do you call in Arab? Do you know, Samar?
It's called kitf.
Okay, so it's different. I think it's
Yeah,
similar
it's different.
I think it's familiar with Tamils, but not Urdu. Anyone know Urdu? May I know Urdu? What do you call bahu? Because I watch Bahubali in Tamil, and the word Bahubali actually is meaning like a strongholder, the strong shoulder. Strong shoulder. So bahu means shoulder. So same in bahasa Melayu, because in bahasa Melayu, I did mention in earlier week, which is we quite have a lot of loan word from another language.
I think in Urdu, bahu is arm.
Arm, okay, bahu is arm. So in bahasa Melayu, arm actually we call as nothing else. Okay, this one, our chest. Do you remember the chest we did learn during week 2, I think? What is chest in bahasa Melayu?
Dada.
Dada.
Dada. Okay, chest in bahasa Melayu is dada. Okay, then we have this part. Okay, this part, the arm. Okay, we call as lengan. Okay, how to pronounce lengan? Okay, you like a silent N, so you call as lengan. So this is our arm, and then our hand is going to be from this part, from the elbow to this part. Okay, this one is lengan. From this one to this part is tangan. From this part, our arm to our siku here is our tangan part. Okay, so this is tangan. It's either you want to say left or right for your tangan. Okay, left is Left is kiri. Kanan means right. Okay, left means kiri, kanan means right. So if you want to say like right hand, so that means your tangan kanan. So if you want to say left hand, so it's going to be tangan kiri. Okay. And next, we do have this one. Do this one. You can move. Call as jari. Okay, this one we call as jari. So, how many fingers that you have? In one side?
10.
10.
one
In
side,
one
5.
side, 5. Okay, good. So, one side 5, actually we have name for each. Same with English. English call is thumb, index finger, right? Middle finger. This one is ring finger. And this one is the pinky finger. In Bahasa Melayu, we call as ibu jari. This part is ibu jari. Then we have the index finger here. We call as jari telunjuk. Okay, jari telunjuk. Why we call jari telunjuk? Because telunjuk actually for the word show. Okay, the word show, tunjuk is show. Okay, this one is imbuhan, the prefix that we have in Bahasa Melayu. Prefix or affix, because we put in the middle. So this actually this is the index finger, we call it jari telunjuk. And then the middle finger here, we call as jari hantu. Okay, or jari tengah. Okay, do you know word hantu in Bahasa Melayu? Do you know word hantu in Bahasa Melayu? What does this mean? In Indonesia, what do you call, Rachel?
Same. Yes.
Same. What is means hantu? Can you tell your friends what hantu mean?
Wait, actually, which
What?
body part again?
You're from Indonesia, right, Rachel?
Yes, I am.
Okay. The word hantu. What is the word hantu mean?
It means
In
ghost.
Okay, thank you so much. So actually the word hantu, H-A-N-T-U, mean ghost. Okay, ghost, a ghost. So I'm not sure how actually a Malaysian or some Indonesian can come up with this word jari hantu. So this is the ghost finger. That's why the other name for the jari hantu we call as a jari tengah, the middle finger. This one, the ring finger in English, I believe they call it as a ring finger. In Bahasa Melayu, we call it as a jari manis. Okay, jari manis. Jari manis that is in a sweet finger. Okay, a sweet finger. Why a sweet finger here? Because we're wearing a ring. And they say if we wear a ring here, actually they have a vein, it can go to our heart, right? Something like that. That's why they call it as a jari manis or the ring finger. And the last one here, we call as jari kelingking. Pinky finger, a small one, but they have a longest name in Bahasa Melayu. We call as jari kelingking. Okay, the small one. Okay, any question for the jari? Yeah. Okay, so next we have this one. This one. White thing here. What do we call? We call as kuku. Kuku. Okay, we call as kuku, a nail. And we go to the kaki part. For the kaki part, the first one, we have this one, a thigh. So a thigh in Bahasa Melayu, we call as paha. Okay, a thigh we call as paha. And then continue, we have this one, a knee. Okay, a knee. It's very important for us to take care of our knee. Because when you come older, tua, so it will affect you. So a knee we call as lutut. Okay, we call as lutut. And this one we call as kaki, leg. Okay, kaki is a leg. But all this actually is of the kaki part. So that's why we also call a leg. And we also have a toe here. We call as jari kaki. If jari normally is a finger, when you want to refer to a toe, you need to mention as a jari kaki. So this is jari kaki. So this is the front side, bahagian hadapan. Okay. So may I know what is the function for kaki? What is the function for kaki?
Walk.
Walk. Yes. To jalan. Okay, if you remember last week, we also did mention jalan means road. Actually, other name for jalan, the other meaning for jalan is walk. Okay, so walk. If you like jalan-jalan, is like you have like a very casual walking, right? So jalans mean walk. This is the root word, okay. Then the other meaning, the other function of kaki going to be, the other function of kaki is going to be to run. Can we say run? Lari. Run is lari. So you have jalan and also you have lari. So this is the main thing we can do with our leg. Another things that you want to know, you just mention to me and please let me know. Okay. Okay. Next, we do have the back side. Okay. So the back side, back is belakang. This is back. Okay. This is side. So the back side we have here. Not too much that I cover here. As I mentioned, I cover important part and also the decent part only. Okay, we have this one, elbow. I think I pronounce it to you. Now, we call as siku. Okay, we call as siku, means elbow. Then we have the waist part. This is the longest name that we have, but only 2 syllables. But maybe for some of you, it's very difficult to pronounce because they have the double NG. Okay, the waist part we call as pinggang. Okay, we call as pinggang. So you need to pronounce the ping first and then the gang. Pinggang. So that one is the waist part. And this is the badan part, and then we have a kaki part which is ankle. Okay, an ankle in Bahasa Melayu we call as buku lali. Okay, we call as buku lali. Buku means book. Lali actually means like you sober, something like that. I think the word sober is correct. Okay, that means that you something like that. But when we put together, buku lali means ankle. Okay. Then what do we have here? Okay, this one, the heel. Heel in Bahasa Melayu we call as tumit. Okay, tumit. So if you find it the word high heel, can you figure out what is the meaning? I put another word here. I put an S or not? Okay, put here. Okay, high heel shoes or shoe. Shoe is kasut. Okay. Can you find the meaning? What is the high heel shoe in bahasa Melayu?
Miss,
Yes.
is that kasut tumit tinggi?
Yes, kasut tumit tinggi. Okay, kasut tumit tinggi. High mean tinggi. Okay, high means tinggi. Okay, so tinggi means high. Anything that you want to refer about the high, it means tinggi. So tumit is heel. Kasut mean kasut. Anything is kasut. If you want to make it as a plural, so you make it as a kasut. So in bahasa Melayu, we need to do some arrangement. That's why we call it as a kasut tumit tinggi. Okay, we swap the position. And last but not least, we have here a calf of leg. Okay, a calf. So in bahasa Melayu, we call as betis. We call as betis. So this is betis. This area is betis, and this area is paha. Okay, we do have one idiom about the betis and also paha. Okay, the idiom is diberi betis hendak paha. I'm not sure either in Indonesia you have this idiom or not. So in bahasa Melayu, we have this one. Diberi betis hendak paha. Can you see the betis here? And you can see the paha here. Between your betis and also paha, which one is more bigger? Between betis and also paha, which one is more bigger? Diberi means give. Hendak means one. Okay. So the meaning of this idiom actually, you give a cup of leg or you give a calf, but you want a thigh. Okay, that's mean we already get something, we give something small. Okay, something like maybe a small, maybe a money, a little bit of money, little amount of money, but you want more. Okay, that's why like diberi betis hendak paha, because the betis actually a calf is very small compared to paha. So this is one idiom that can we can use our body part. The other idiom that we can use is panjang tangan. Okay, panjang tangan. Okay, what is tangan? Oh, Rachel said directly to me, diberi hati minta jantung di Indonesia. But the same meaning, right? Oh, okay, good to know. Diberi hati minta jantung. Okay, panjang tangan. What is tangan? Do you remember what is tangan? Hand. Okay, Yisha, thank you. What is panjang? What is panjang? Long. Okay, so this means a long hand. Correct? Literally meaning is long hand, but actually the panjang tangan mean that you are thief. Okay? Mencuri, that you are become a thief, that or you like to take other things not belong to you. So mencuri, a thief. Okay? You are pencuri, thief. Okay, a thief. Or you take others things but not belong to you. So this is the two things that you can use idiom using your body part. Okay, any question for this part? So how is the question look like for the body part? Okay, it's either one, they label it to you with For example, I will clear this. Okay, I will clear this. Okay, for example, they give you, I think I will use this one. Okay, for example, they mention to you this one. X. Y. Z. Can anyone label it? What is this one X? So we have, let me label it correctly. X, Y, Z. Okay, what is X? What is Y? What is Z?
Rambut is X.
How to spell?
R-A-M-B-U-T.
R-A-M-B-U-T. Okay, correct. What is Y?
Bahu.
How to spell?
B-A-H-U.
Okay, correct. And Z?
Jari.
Jari. Okay, where is jari? So, all correct. So, either they give you something like this or they will ask you, okay, the function in Bahasa Melayu we call as fungsi. Okay, they will ask fungsi P. Do you remember the question word that we learned? Okay, apakah fungsi P? They will give here A, B, C, D. Spelling. Okay, apakah fungsi P? Sorry, wrong it labeling. It's here. Okay, P.
Jalan.
Jalan. Sama said jalan. Do you have any other answer? Anyone have another answer beside jalan? Anyone? Is it jalan correct? What is the function for P? Apakah fungsi P? What is the function for P? Okay, so here we have rasa, we have dengar, jalan, and also makan. So do you know what is P, right? So you need to identify what is P first. In here, actually P means kaki. So you know kaki. So then you need to see what is the answer. This one we have rasa, dengar, jalan, makan. And then you know, oh, makan is not a function, but the one is a verb that you can do kan. So eat. So not correct. Rasa, you can rasa with lidah. Okay, taste. And then dengar is for listening. Listen using your telinga. Okay, and jalan means walk. Okay, how do you walk? You walk with your leg. So your leg is kaki. So the answer is jalan. It's either two type of question. It's either they answer, you need to label based on the answer, or they will ask you what is the function of certain things. Okay, I forgot to ask you what is the function of eyes. Okay, fungsi mata. What is the function of mata? What is the mata for? What is the mata for?
Eyes.
Eyes. Okay, what is the function for eyes? Tuba?
To see.
To see, yes. So to see in bahasa Melayu we call as lihat. Okay, you want to lihat anything. So see is lihat. So this is the function for our mata. Okay, any question for tubuh badan? All good? I put up some exercise for you for time in time so you can do so in our times. So now it's 3 o'clock. We have a breakfast and then we'll be continue for next topic. Okay. Meanwhile, you do your break, your coffee break, your tea break. Please mark your attendance as well. So see you in 10 minutes. This is your passcode. Okay, your passcode here. So see you in 10 minutes and we will come back for the second topic for today. Okay, see you later. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Thank you, Sama. Okay, so our next topic is about perjalanan. Okay, perjalanan. So the perjalanan we talk about the traveling. Okay, traveling. Okay, so in Malaysia, you actually can start your journey. Is either with the public transport or with your own transport. So public transport in Malaysia, I will tell you, we not really, our bus is not really efficient compared to your own country. Okay, if you watch one of the YouTube channel that I showed to you last, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, by the Teh Tarik Upah. Okay, Teh Tarik Upah. So Teh Tarik Upah actually live in Malaysia for 6 months for the exchange students, but he able to speak bahasa Melayu. Okay, from his experience, he wanted to take a bus. He wanted to take a bus to go to the class. Okay, I'm not sure how many minutes from the class to the house. Okay, but the student exchange happened from the Korea to University Malaya at Kuala Lumpur. So he said that he wants to use bus. Okay, he waiting for a bus for 1 hour. Okay, for 1 hour. So after that, he no longer use any bus service, but he use Grab. Okay, because I'm telling you, I'm not sugarcoating what happened in Malaysia, but traveling via bus is very, very not very convenient in Malaysia because our buses is not able to come on time because of the traffic jam in Malaysia. Because we're not like your country that you have a lane for a bus, right? I saw a picture. I'm not yet go to Korea or any other country because my husband don't want to go there yet. But before we COVID, we happened to go to Mecca and also Madinah together, luckily. And then I can see that compared to another country, in Malaysia, we don't have any bus lane. In other country, because your bus able to, you have a bus lane, so your bus can be there on time, like in Korea, like in Japan. So in Malaysia, no. So if you want to go anywhere faster and you don't bother about the time, and you need like to be there on time, so you need to use a taxi or a Grab in Malaysia. We don't have any Uber anymore, so we use Grab. Okay, we use Grab, no Uber in Malaysia. But if you don't care about the time, you say you just okay, I just want to go somewhere and you want to use a bus and you not you okay to wait for 1 hour, so please do so, no problem. Okay. And also we do have a train near to our Teles campus. We do have a train, and also we do have what we call it now. What we call Rachel, near to our campus, we have KTM. This is the normal train we have. Another one at somewhere, what do we call? Subah. Because they happen to be in Malaysia from diploma until now. I don't remember what we call. Something like, because there's more advanced compared to other area. Not MRT.
Messi LRT?
I don't think that area is LRT. Do we have LRT in Subang? I don't think so.
Isn't it USJ 15?
ISS 15, yes. LRT?
Yeah, that's LRT.
Okay, so it's LRT. LRT. Okay, so only 2 train that happen to have in Subang area. MRT is coming, but I don't think in Subang, but in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, we already have that able to connect you between Kuala Lumpur and also Kajang as well. So if you want to eat sate Kajang, remember the sate Kajang I mentioned last week. Okay, you can take MRT. It will stop at very near to Sate Kajang. So you can take MRT from Damansara area ataupun or Kuala Lumpur. So you can go to MRT at Kajang, so to eat Sate Kajang. So today we're going to talk about some travelling. What is the traffic light, we call in Bahasa Melayu? What is a cross junction? Okay. So in Bahasa Melayu, when you want to memberitahu haluan or you want to give a direction, so you need to know a basic things. Okay, sometimes if you lucky, you can get someone who speak in English, but sometimes you happen to have someone who not really good in give direction in English. Okay, but instead they will give direction in Bahasa Melayu. I saw one TikTok video yesterday. There's one English guy and also two Chinese men. And then the English guy asked, can you speak English? And then the Chinese guy said, no, I'm don't understand English. But the all the conversation, everything, it happened in English. I think because they just want to make it fun, right? So in Malaysia also, we do have someone or people not comfortable to give direction in bahasa, in English. So this is the basic things that you need to know when you come to Kuala Lumpur. Sometimes you're able to use Google Map as a walking map. Sometimes not able to, okay, because the map in Malaysia not really great. Okay, that one thing. So memberitahu haluan, you telling direction. Memberitahu is telling. I hope you can see. Okay, telling. Haluan means direction. Okay, when you're driving, you're using Waze, you're using Google Maps. Waze is the better than Google Map. But when you on road, by like you walking, berjalan, so it's quite difficult to using any map. So sometimes you need to ask someone for the direction. So you ask for haluan. Okay. So you need to know what is turn left, turn right, go straight, go past, cross. So this is what we're going to learn. Okay, so when you need to go straight, in Bahasa Melayu we call as jalan terus. Okay, jalan terus. Straight mean terus. Okay, straight mean terus. Go actually is go. That's why in Bahasa Melayu, go also we call it jalan because it's like you make a move. Okay, go some like you make a move, but in Bahasa Melayu we call it as a jalan. So go straight means you go straight. Jalan terus. Okay, then if the direction said you need to belok, okay, you need to belok, you need to ask, belok where? Here, a turn, you don't know either you need to turn left or turn right. So if you give direction, you need to make it specific, either you need to turn left or turn right. So if you want to say this word and this word, you need to be specific. Okay, when driving also, sometimes you say turn. So the driver don't know either is you need to turn left or turn right. So you need to belok kanan or belok kiri. Okay, what is belok kanan? We just learn what is belok kanan.
Turn right.
Turn right. So blue car, yellow car, red car. Which one belok kanan?
Blue car.
Blue car is belok kanan. Correct. Okay, belok kiri means?
Turn left. Turn left.
Turn left. So the yellow car and also the red car actually belok kiri. So kereta here in Bahasa Melayu we call it as a kereta for a car. So yellow is kuning. This is yellow. And then we have red means merah. Yes, correct. So when you want to specific by sometimes you want to get direction and you see a car. Okay, that one is kereta merah or kereta kuning. Okay, what is blue in Bahasa Melayu?
Biru.
Biru, yes, biru, kereta biru. Okay, so you can see this person is riding a motorcycle. Anyone here enjoy riding motorcycle? No one? So you like driving compared to ride a motorcycle? You more on driving person?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. You know what? Actually, I go anywhere in campus, I go to work, I'm using motorcycle. Okay, in bahasa Melayu we call as a motosikal. I not really like car because of the traffic in Malaysia. Okay, so I have another option which is I will ride a motorcycle. So kereta is car, motorcycle means motorcycle. So this is what we call a transport in Malaysia. Okay, train. You remember train? The word train in bahasa Melayu we call as kereta api. Kereta api means train. Kereta is, you know, is a car. What is api?
Oh, fire?
Fire. Yes, correct, Moa. Okay, fire. Why we still call a train as a kereta api? Because this is the translation that we have in bahasa Melayu and we want to maintain the translation. Okay, we call as a kereta api because the train all days it's start by a fire. They're using fire to make sure the train can move. So that's why we call as a kereta api. Next, we have this. Sebelah kiri. Okay. Okay, sebelah kiri. Sebelah kiri, sorry. Sebelah kanan. Okay, sebelah kanan. Kanan means right. So, sebelah mean on your side, right? So, on the right or you want to give direction on the left or beside you, in bahasa Melayu is sebelah. Okay, you want to make it specific kanan or kiri, you need to say sebelah kiri or sebelah kanan. Okay, for now, you facing the screen, right? So you facing the screen, so you at a bookstore. Okay, what is bookstore in bahasa Melayu? This is you, we are here. So bookstore is a kedai buku. Okay, kedai buku. So when you facing your screen, so this is going to be your right. So di sebelah kanan kedai buku, on the right of bookstore is 7-Eleven. Okay, we do have convenience store 7-Eleven in Malaysia, quite many. In Talis University also we have 7-Eleven. But because of the pandemic, we're not open 24 hours, up to 12 hours only. So di sebelah kanan kedai buku ialah 7-Eleven. So you are at bookstore, so your on left, on your right, sorry, is 7-Eleven. Because we're facing the screen. Okay, next, sebelah
Miss,
kiri. Yes?
what is the meaning of the first D?
Which one? D, okay.
Yeah.
D means at. Okay, D means at. This one is the preposition. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Miss.
No problem. Okay, next. We have this one. Okay. Kedai buku itu di sebelah kiri 7-Eleven. Can you figure out what this sentence mean? Kedai buku itu di sebelah kiri 7-Eleven.
The bookstore is on the left of the 7-Eleven.
Yes, correct. So this is you are here. We are fixing the screen once again. So sebelah kiri means on your left. Okay. So kedai buku bookstore. So bookstore is happen to be left of the 7-Eleven. Okay. Next, this one. Okay, what is empat? We have here simpang empat. What is empat?
4.
Four. Okay. So simpang mean across junction here. Okay. Simpang actually a junction if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about the maybe not correct translation. Why we call as a simpang empat? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why in bahasa Melayu, how many junction that you have, that's the way that we address. Okay, because we not only have the simpang empat, sometimes we do have a simpang lima. Okay, a simpang lima is quite confusing, but we do have this kind of road. If I'm not mistaken, I just passed this kind of road. It's very confusing, and my brother said, "Oh my God, it's very confusing. How you can read all the road?" Okay, because I'm using Waze. We went back to Ipoh last week for a wedding, my cousin wedding, and then we go for a makan-makan. Okay, makan-makan, and then we happen to be in the one junction is very confusing. I think it's 5 junctions. So it's quite difficult how to read where to go, where to out, something like that. So how many junction that we have for this for certain place, that's the way that we address. So for example, we have 5, so we call simpang 5. Okay, like this one also we call as a simpang 3 because they only have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got it for the simpang cross junction, T junction. So simpang in bahasa Melayu is very easy to figure out. Is either simpang 4 or simpang 3 based on the number. Okay, next. Berhampiran, near. Okay, if you want to say or you want to give a direction like near, you want to say, oh, near to post office. Okay, so in bahasa Melayu is berhampiran. Colloquial we call as dekat. That's I need to tell you as well because sometimes we will say dekat. Okay, pejabat pos itu berhampiran dengan hospital atau pejabat pos itu the first office near to hospital. So this is hospital. Okay, dekat or berhampiran or dekat. All means near to some place. Okay, you need to know the landmark one as well when you want to give direction. For example, you want to give direction for post office, and then you say you need to find hospital, right? So you need to find a landmark. Sometimes we ask for the landmark. So the landmark in bahasa Melayu we call as mercu tanda. Okay, mercu tanda for your information. Okay, next. Okay, opposite. Okay, opposite. For example, I ask you, can I know the direction to kedai basikal? Okay, kedai basikal means these things. Bicycle shop. Okay, bicycle shop. And then you say, kedai basikal itu hadapan kedai kopi. Okay, hadapan means opposite. Kedai kopi means a coffee shop. Okay, kedai kopi means a coffee shop. So you said you want to say opposite, right? So kedai basikal itu opposite kedai kopi. So after this, you don't want to use a coffee shop with your friends anymore. You can say kedai kopi. Okay, any question so far? Good?
All good, Miss.
Oh, good. Okay, so crossing the road. Okay, in Malaysia we have zebra crossing. Okay, which is in reality we don't really use it. Okay, we don't really use it. When you come to Malaysia, when you driving, so please be careful sometimes because in the middle of Kuala Lumpur, sometimes people will just cross like that. Okay, and if just for your information, in Malaysia also we have the power of hand. Okay, the power of hand. Why is the power of hand? When you want to crossing the road, menyeberangi jalan, if you want to use the zebra crossing here, okay, zebra crossing we call as lane. It's quite long, so bear with me. Lintasan pejalan kaki. We have quite many in Malaysia actually, the zebra crossing. But reality is people in Malaysia, we don't use a zebra crossing. Okay, we use the power of hand. Okay, the power of hand is sometimes when you go in front of the car or you want to cross the road, they will do something like this. Okay, they will do something like this, the hand. Okay, stop. They ask the car to stop for you. Okay. So please be careful. Sometimes they will use the power of hand and they will just cross the road. Okay. How you can imagine that? So this is the kid. So the kid will show the hand to the driver. So normally that's we call it the power of hand of Malaysian people. We do also have a bridge for a cross. So the bridge we call it as a jajantas. Okay, the jantas for crossing the road. But sometimes it's way too far. That's why people will have another way to crossing the road. So if you are driving in Malaysia with the international license, so please be careful. So in Malaysia also, we like UK, Europe country, which is the driver actually drive on the left. Sorry, on the right. Okay, on the right. Okay. So compared to UK, US is on the left. So we in Malaysia is the same with UK on the right. Okay, so this is important things that you need to know. Lampu isyarat. Okay, sometimes in Malaysia, is you are very lucky if the signboard they have English word. Sometimes they don't have. Okay, sometimes picture is very useful because a picture actually is more to universal sign, right? So sometimes they will put something like this, lampu isyarat, like this. Lampu isyarat di hadapan. Okay, can you guess what is the meaning of this sentence? Lampu isyarat di hadapan. Lampu isyarat is traffic light. I mentioned here. Okay, so lampu isyarat di hadapan means
Opposite traffic
At
light.
the opposite.
one word for the opposite. My mistake, sorry, my mistake. Hadapan also means, how to say? Is behind you, not behind you. How to say, Rachel, Nikki, can you help me?
In front.
In front, thank you so much. In front, okay, in front. Thank you. In front, okay, so means hadapan also that's meaning in front. So if the signboard mentioned like this, lampu isyarat di hadapan means there is a traffic light in front. Okay, so because signboard in Malaysia sometimes, as I mentioned, they will write in English and also Bahasa Melayu, or sometimes it's only in Bahasa Melayu, because the official language of in Malaysia is Bahasa Melayu, but bahasa English or English can be practiced widely. Some of the places they're not really keen to have English word in their signboard. Okay, so remember that. Okay, this is lampu isyarat. So lampu isyarat have 3 color, 3 warna. Okay, what warna for the first one here? Okay, warna apa ini? What is the color?
Merah.
Okay, so when it's traffic light, merah means
Red.
you need to go, right?
No,
Sorry,
you need to stop.
berhenti. Sorry, thank you so much. Where is my mind today? Okay, you need to stop. Berhenti. Okay, you need to berhenti. Yellow means?
Cunning.
Okay, yeah, warning, and you need to be ready. And this one, green, what is color green in Bahasa Melayu?
Hijau.
Hijau, good. So the function for hijau light is?
Go.
Go. Okay, berjalan. So berhenti, bersedia, and then berjalan. So this is universal. So please beware also, sometimes in Malaysia, the traffic light also oftenly broken, not working. Okay, not working. In Bahasa Melayu, we call as rosak. Something's not working, so rosak. So happen you see this word, rosak means is broke. Okay. Any question? This is my last slide. Okay. What we have here, this one is the kata hubung. Okay, this is the conjunction word that you need to know. Okay, when we make a sentence or we want to connect the sentences, right? We use conjunction word. So, conjunction word in Bahasa Melayu is kata hubung. Okay, first we have done. Done here means end. Okay, dan here means and. For example, like saya dan Ravi dari perpustakaan. Okay, dari here is preposition. Means from. Okay, means from. Okay, saya is, what is saya?
I.
I. Okay, and Ravi, a person name, from, what is perpustakaan? We learned last week, I think.
Library.
Library, good. Okay, Ravi and I from a library. Jadi, saya dan Ravi dari perpustakaan. Okay, next conjunction word that we have here, tetapi, means but. Okay, means but. Dia kacak dan kaya tetapi sombong. Dia means, if you remember when we learn about the pronouns. Okay, dia, he or she. Okay, because we don't know either girl or boy. Okay, kacak, sorry here. Kacak. Kacak means handsome. So handsome is only for a boy,
Boy.
right? Okay, handsome is only for boy. If you want to say beautiful is only for a girl, is cantik. Okay, cantik. So, dia handsome, so it means this is for a male. Okay, that's why in Bahasa Melayu, how you want to know either is male or female, you need to see the sentence. Because we not like Bahasa Inggeris, it's very easy with the pronouns because we can only know either he or she. But in Bahasa Melayu, we use dia. So, dia kacak, he handsome, dan, and kaya. Kaya means rich. Okay, you are rich, so Bahasa Melayu is kaya. But, okay, sombong means ego. Okay, ego. Sombong means ego. Okay, you get it? The second sentence?
Yes.
No, he handsome and rich, but ego. Oh, egoist. Okay, atau. A word atau in Bahasa Melayu, in English is or. So you have an option, either A or B. Okay, awak. What is awak?
You.
You. Okay, means you. Atau dia or him or her. You or him or her akan, okay, will, membeli is buying. Okay, makanan is
Food.
food. Thank you. So, you or her will buy a food. Okay, so I hope you understand. Serta. Serta means, okay, I always forgot. Serta means together. In Bahasa English is what? Why? Not why. Something like together, you do something together. Okay, semalam. What is semalam?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, I and Ali and I, also. Okay, also his family, keluarga, remember keluarga means family. Okay, when, because here telah means when. Okay, past, present and future. So in Bahasa Melayu, we don't have like ed. When, go, when, we don't have. So the word that we use normally is, if you want to refer to past, if we not sempat do we will go redo next time. Okay, so telah or sudah means past. Okay. Future akan. Okay, present, sedang or masih. Okay, sedang or masih. So in bahasa Melayu also we have past, present and also future. Which is we have telah, sudah for past. That means this one is already past. Telah. Future, akan. This one. So will. Present. Okay, for present we have sedang and also masih. Okay, so this is the past, future and present for bahasa Melayu. Pergi means go. Ke is to. KLCC. Okay, so here ke means preposition. Because you going to. So the translation for this is yesterday, me and Ali and his family, something like that, went to KLCC. Okay, went to KLCC. Okay, so sambil. What is sambil? Sambil kami menonton television sambil makan mi goreng. We watching television, okay, while eating mi goreng. Okay, menonton is watching. Television means TV. So while you watching television and you eat mi goreng, this is on Monday we did learn mi goreng is a fried meat. Okay, so this is main while. Untuk means for. Okay, untuk means for. So we want to use in this sentence. Julia pergi ke Singapura. Julia go to Singapore for visiting her grandfather. Visiting. Okay, for. So Julia go to Singapore to visit her grandfather. So in a word, normally untuk you either can use for or to, based on the sentence. Okay, kecuali. Kecuali mean except. Except oh my god. So sorry. EXCEP. Okay, so kecuali. Kecuali you will see or you will find a lot in your exam later on, okay, in your MCQ. So is kecuali word is there, so means you need to something, an exception, okay. So semua pelajar dari China kecuali saya. Semua means all, okay. All students, dari means from China, except me. Okay, all students from China except me. So except means an exception. Sorry, exception that you need to find. Okay, so next is sementara, meanwhile. Okay, sementara. So ibu memasak. Okay, ibu memasak. Mother is cooking. Meanwhile, sister washing a clothes. Okay. Mother is cooking. Memasak is cooking. Meanwhile, your elder sister is washing a clothes. So we use word sementara. But happily, this very, very rare that you will use sementara. You always use dan, tetapi, atau, untuk. Okay. Then we have selepas. Selepas mean after. Selepas mean after. Like selepas class, after your class, I will go to library. Okay, after class, I will go to library. And last but not least, we have kerana, means because. Okay, dia lulus ujian kerana rajin. He or she passed a test because hardworking because he or she very hardworking. So here means because. So this is how we use a conjunction word in Bahasa Melayu. So I try the best to translate closest to Bahasa Inggeris. Okay? Any question for the conjunction word?
Miss, tetapi is the same meaning as tapi.
Yes. Tapi actually is a short form from tetapi.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay. One thing, Samar, because you brought up these things, actually Malaysian, we have one habit. Okay. Our habit actually, we want to short everything. That's why tidak can short to tak. Okay. Tetapi short to tapi. And I believe you know this one also. Hendak, we short form to nak. Okay, so this is the colloquial. When you have happen to speak to your friends in Bahasa Melayu or you realize this word, so actually this is a Malaysian habit, which is we want to short form everything. Okay, we love shortcut because it's very, make our life is very easy, right? So we love shortcut. That's Malaysian. Okay.
All right, thank you, Miss.
No problem. Okay. Any question for this, the conjunction word? If I not yet put up the video on times, you can go direct to my YouTube channel, which is Miss Lecturer. You just type Miss Lecturer. I have my cartoon picture of me, and then you can go to your video. Okay, I make it as public, so you can go anytime, anywhere. From your
Miss,
phone.
the slides in times are different than this. They don't include the traffic light.
I don't include traffic light. Okay, I will update them. Thank you so much for letting me know.
No problem, Miss.
Okay. So next week we're going to cover about what topic? Okay, about conversation. Okay, conversation. So next week also we're going to do some exercise, which is you will do some give direction conversation with your friends too. Okay. Any question?
Miss,
Yes.
till when we will be having classes?
You having?
Till when we will be having our classes? Till which day?
So your class will ended next week on, this week is week 6. So next week is the week 7. So your class will ended on 2nd of July pula lah. 2nd of December.
Okay.
Okay, so our class is finished on 2nd of December. So during presentation, this is our class, last class.
Miss,
Yes, something?
did you check for our role play video?
Not yet. Okay, thank you for, let me check now, forgot. Click. Okay, so you already submit your group 1, right?
Yep.
Miss, our group also submitted the role play.
So I have Sama, we have Prama, Rampin, and also Eleonora. Correct?
Yes,
So
Miss.
I got your video, yeah.
Okay, Miss, thank
Able
you.
to watch. Okay. So thank you so much for the early submission. I will provide your oral play mark and also your written test mark by tomorrow. Before night, I will share the link on our Telegram as well. Okay.
Miss, could you check my submission as well?
Rachel, you the one who submit?
Yes, under the name of group 4.
Under the name of group 4. Okay, I found it. Okay, I have group 4. I have also Brigitta. I also have Zhao Miling, Yisha as well. Correct, right? Okay. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you so much for today's class. If you have anything, just let me know. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next week for our next class and also our presentation on week 7. Thank you so much for doing your engagement survey, teaching engagement survey. So please do for other lecturers as well, yeah? And make it as a habit for the next semester also. Please get it done by online, because it's very important for your lecturer to know this any part that he or she need to upgrade themselves. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. See you.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih, Miss.
Sama-sama.
Thank you, Miss.
Sama-sama. Jumpa